The sun rises, gently warming the peaks of a land steeped in the rituals of time. Where mountains are enveloped by fog whispering stories of the past. Ancient rites are danced by limbs young and supple. And all things old weave seamlessly into the new. In an intricate tapestry of culture and color. This is the enigmatic Cordilleras. Located in the highlands of northern Luzon, the Cordillera Administrative Region is composed of 6 provinces. It is the watershed cradle of the Philippines. From the land springs forth rich mineral resources, trees and crop nourished by a cool climate and fertile soil. Mountain ranges stretch out across the region. A melange of towering peaks, verdant plateaus and rice terraces, integral to the lives of the Cordillera people. In the Cordillera, the rhythm of life moves to the throbbing beat of the land. The beat leads you through scenic twists and turns of Cannon Road, the oldest highway linking the lowlands to the country's summer capital, Baguio City. As one breathes in cool, crisp mountain air, it is easy to see why so many have fallen in love with the city's quaint charm. Baguio City is a heady mix of old and new. Log cabins of pine wood and stately mansions dot the city, while cafes and business establishments mushroom at the heart of its busy metropolis. When Benguet was made seat of American civil government, Ifugao was renamed Baguio after the Ibaloy Bigyu, moss-like plants that grew profusely in the area, now known as Burnham Park. A resolution passed in 1903 declaring Baguio as summer capital for the insular government saw the development of several establishments in the city. The mansion was built in 1908 for the use of U.S. Governor Generals. During the summer months today, it is home to another honorary guest, the President of the Philippines. Many tourist spots in Baguio date back to the American colonial era and are still enjoyed by many today. Camp John Hay is one such place. Initially a recreation getaway for American troops, it is a golf course, resort, picnic grove, and convention center. In search of more greens to tee off, head to Baguio Country Club, established in 1905 and now a golfer's paradise. World-class courses and beautiful scenery make Baguio a golfer's favorite. Those seeking a meditative moment can hike up to Lourdes Grotto or reflect amidst nature's splendor in the Tamawan Village, a haven for artists built by the country's respected artist, Benguet. Looking for a great bargain, the best of Cordillera wares and fresh produce? Head to the city market at the lower end of busy Session Road. Fill up with Baguio's sweets and goodies, produce, silverware, clothing, and crafts. If the market experience leaves you hankering for more, head 5 kilometers on the outskirts of the city to the Ifugao Woodcarvers Village. Here you will find the old tradition of wood carving alive and well, with many carved curios at low prices. Or shop to your heart's delight at Nardas and the Easter Weaving Center. After a day of shopping and touring the city, a hearty appetite will welcome the city's many restaurants. The influence of Chinese traders who settled in Baguio is most felt in its cuisine. Chinese restaurants and groceries are a common sight. The Rose Bowl is a popular dining spot. North of the downtown area lies the Bell Church. An ornate arch adorned with flags, bells, and dragons greets one upon entering. Within the compound is a cluster of temples and beautiful landscaped gardens. In Baguio, one can literally feel romance in the air. The city sets the mood for a lover's cuddle or a blissful I do, making it a favorite wedding and honeymoon destination. Flowers bloom aplenty in the city of pines. From proud displays of flora at the annual Panagbenga Festival to a wedding bouquet cupped gently by the bride. The flower is a wonderful metaphor for the Baguio experience. Colorful, beautiful, vibrant, yet sublime. Laid back and replete with cozy nooks and intimate getaways, Baguio nevertheless hums with a buzz of commerce. Its cool climate and proximity to major cities in the area make it an ideal place for investment. Home to premier universities and colleges, Baguio heeds the call of higher education. In a 373-hectare site in Luwacan, Baguio, Asia's premier military institution, the Philippine Military Academy stands proud. The city is also a popular site for conventions and seminars. Corporate types in need of a breather from the rat race flock yearly to the bucolic atmosphere of Baguio, whether one is in Baguio for business or pleasure. One leaves pleasantly refreshed, lulled by the old world charm of the City of Pines. Venture the city outskirts to the heart of Benguet province. The salad bowl of the Philippines lives up to its interesting name. All shades of green color the fields of Benguet. A sea of emerald, pale jade, olive, and lime, played up by striking shades of strawberry red, teases the eye. And a sweet experience waits at the La Trinidad strawberry fields. Rows and rows of strawberries delight one upon arrival. Arms full of this luscious treat, one is reminded that Benguet holds the Guinness World Record for creating the world's largest strawberry shortcake. Benguet is also known for its cut flower industry. A myriad of color and scent delights the senses at La Trinidad's many flower farms. And for a bit of relaxation, the province is home to many natural water hot springs. The Asin Hot Springs is an oasis of quiet. Soak in hot, bubbly pools surrounded by colorful hanging gardens. Benguet is home to the country's second highest peak, Mount Bulag. Hardy adventurers and climbers have many a tale to tell about the mountain. At an altitude of 2,922 meters above sea level, Mount Bulag is believed to be the playground of the gods. Follow the music as it leads you to Ifugao. The province pulsates with life, pounding with steps dancing to rituals of an era not forgotten. Ifugao is the land, the people, and the culture. These proud mountain dwellers called themselves Ipugo, from Pugao, meaning earth world. Altered by outsiders to Ifugao, the word literally means earth and man, immortal being. And so, Ifugao differentiates man from deities and spirits in the Kabunyan, or sky, or from the underworld, Dalom. Though we lesser mortals cannot soar through the skies like the gods, Ifugao gives mere man a taste of the immortal as one takes in the splendor of the Benguet rice terraces. Listed as the 8th wonder of the world in the UNESCO World Heritage List, the Cordillera rice terraces are a man-made marvel of engineering. Rice terraces, painstakingly carved from the base of the mountainside, are said to be the steps that lead to Kabunyan, the god of the sky. The terraces stretch beyond the town of Benguet to 8 other municipalities of the province. Terraces in the province tell of the Ifugao's ingenuity, aesthetic sense, reverence for the land, and dignity of his people. It is the culture of rice that indeed shows how the Ifugao is one with the land. Some of the old rites are lost in the changing hands of time. Yet still some remain. One such is the patipat farming ritual. Voices chanting invocations in unison, the Mumbaki, or holy men, offer animal sacrifice to drive away evil spirits and rats that destroy the fields. The beating of the tagtag resounds throughout the village. The Mumbaki, men and male children, meet in an intricate dance, their steps punctuated by the thrusting of Mungihigi's spear. They dance their way to the river, intent on drowning the pests of pestilence. Spellbound by the land and its people, weave deeper within the Cordilleras and find yourself in the breathtaking mountain province. The mystical town of Sagada is one of the most visited places in the province. Being in Sagada refreshes the world-weary soul. Year-round, tourists, backpackers, artists journey in a spiritual retreat to this picturesque town. The stillness and beauty of Sagada wraps one in a welcome embrace. Those seeking solitude find havens of silence, while adventurous types flock to the town for hiking, trekking, and caving. The limestone caves of Sagada beckon the most avid spelunkers. Sumaging, or the Big Cave, is a multi-chambered marvel. Make your way through King's Curtain, Rice Granary, Cauliflower, Dancing Hall. Chambers imaginatively named after larger-than-life rock formations found within. Caves were burial grounds during pre-Christian times. Deep in the earth's womb, the revered dead of the Igorot were laid to rest. Others offered their departed kin an unlimited view of the sky and the lands they once roamed. Hanging coffins perch on the limestone cliffs of Sagada, a unique burial ritual. A distinctive feature of the region is the exquisite cloth woven by loom in communities throughout Mountain Province. Bright colors and elaborate patterns are made into skirts, bags, shawls, home accessories. The resonant hum of the land finds fine accompaniment in the melody of rushing waters. The mighty Chico River flows through the province of Kalinga. For the people, the river is a sacred waterway, giving life to communities that settle on its banks. However, for thrill seekers, the river in Kalinga is the ultimate adrenaline high. Shoot the rapids and maneuver through rocks in the rapids of Kalinga. Class 1 rapids morph into frenzied Class 5s, frothing whites only for seasoned rafters. If a rocking and rollicking ride isn't for you, you can start at the town of Dinglayan, where Kalinga's most famous mountain, Mount Matingoy, or Sleeping Beauty, is silent witness to your peaceful journey. Go past ancient rice terraces, limestone canyons, and monkey bridges, and take in the splendor of the province. Kalinga's beauty isn't in the land alone. It is found in its people. On the beads and ornaments that adorn their bodies. In the swirling patterns of tattoos that encircle their arms and embroider their backs. And in the hues of their brightly woven skirts and clothing. Kalingas are the largest ethno-linguistic group in the region. They are also the most heavily ornamented and colorfully attired. Beads of glass, stone, and metal are rare heirloom pieces, passed from generation to generation, proudly displayed on necks old and young. Some priceless trinkets are worth a piece of land or a farming animal. Equally precious are the tattoos that decorate the bodies of the Kalinga. These are stories of the skin. An old lady tells of how women in her village were worthy of courtship if their skin bore the marks of the needle, while signs on men's bodies are symbols of virility and strength, declaring lineage and family history. The colorful skirt is the ginama. Red and black are the dominant colors, signifying the bravery and just character of the Kalinga. Travel up north to the beat of incessant drums as you are greeted by shouts of Abra. Upon arrival in the province of Abra, you are engulfed by a sense of the land's magnitude. Urged to explore its vastness, to go onward. Abra. First stop on one's itinerary should be a visit to one of the oldest churches in the region. The Baroque Church of Santa Catalina de Alejandria in Tayon. Registered with the National Commission for Culture and the Arts as a National Cultural Treasure. The church dates back to the 19th century. Unique in design, the Tayon Church is a mixture of European Baroque design and local flavor. Palayoks, or clay pots distinctively Filipino, adorn the facade and turrets of the church. After taking in the grandeur of Abra's past in its structures and architecture, why not opt for a taste of its presence in your own home? Furniture making is one of the province's strongest industries, and looking at these exquisite pieces, one can understand why. Fine craftsmanship and original design are marks of Abra furniture that you may buy here at bargain prices. A splendid recollection of oral tradition. The Tingian Festival is one not to be missed while in Abra. The practice is one deeply rooted in the Tingian culture. Chanted epics are long narratives about gods and the creation of the world, heroes and lovely maidens, and songs of celebration and love. The strains of known songs like the Salidumay are heard in social gatherings, such as weddings and funeral wakes. Lilting voices sing declamatory songs, balayugos, ngayawek, and ogayam, songs of welcome and farewell, or with something to teach. These are means for the villagers to tell of important news and events in their hometowns. At dusk, faces lit by the fire's glow, an elder sings to gathered communities of recent happenings in his village. With the strains of the Salidumay faint behind you, head to the region's last frontier, Apayao. The province is called so because of its untouched nature. Apayao is a treasure trove of ecological wealth. Wild foliage grows in abundance, and dense forests are home to a variety of species. The Agamata National Park and Wildlife is an environmental sanctuary that safeguards animal and plant habitats in the region. A strong love for the ancestral domain, a heart committed to nurturing the earth. The Apayao Isneg is the fitting gatekeeper of the region's wild frontier. Richness of the earth, peaks that reach up in worship of the sky, wonders that abound, stories of the people, mysterious allure and awe-inspiring beauty leave you the most cherished of experiences in the Cordilleras.